They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one complete to Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
That is caught. What a throw. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 18, Cowboy 80.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught left side by Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a tight end. That's Pitts. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On first down, it's Richardson. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
Cut 19, cut 19. Here we go, set. Cut the 6, Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And downfield to the tight end Pitts. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll give it to Dobbins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On play action, now Herbert. That deep ball for Bateman. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Seattle. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 76, let's go now.
Motion man is Hyatt. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready? Pass the 50, pass the 50.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Ready?
On play action, Richardson. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Nebraska. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
Great job there by the defense just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up, but it never really did, and he had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19 strike.
Throwing, Richardson. Moving to his left. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Little's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Rolling right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll let one go down the middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to the field.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, got to go. You gotta go if you play you troll. Fresh on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll air this one out for Watson. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's another Seahawks first down.
1st and 10.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It's been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, this is Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big one there to start the second half. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Finding room to the of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
What a start to this drive. Back-to-back, 2 big plays, and after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself first down inside the red zone.
On play action, it's Herbert. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Packers 60, Packers 60, Cougar 19. Go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Vita Vea in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Downfield, that's Hunt. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain.
They'll fill up here, first and 10.
60 Vikings.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Vegas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Raiders are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, this is strong. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
First and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Herbert. That's to crack the tight end downfield. We're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Herbert takes the lead, decides to hang on. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 2-yard pickup.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, this is strong. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I just want to run. I just want to...
They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches.
Home to right. Baylor tight. Set.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for us.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big kick.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's Herbert. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Throwing again, Herbert. And he tries to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
And he's got another one. Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Raiders. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Extra point by Little is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, this is strong. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Going deep downfield for Judy. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's a big play there for the Raiders. 37 yards.
Warriors 17. Let's go.
A gain of 37.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
On the 1,
second and
2nd and goal.
Ready. Craft all 80. Let's go. Hut.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Raiders tack on one more to their lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep in the pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with A-10. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with A-10. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Devon A-10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Raiders are going to extend their lead.
Seahawks 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set. Go. Herbert now on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is brought in. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
52 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 7. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. From the gun, it's Herbert. Forced out wide. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Come on.
A run here with Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll drop to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.